Hi everybody, Justin here from Social Interactions, IT Management and Support, here with a new thing that we're starting today called the Social Interactions Tech Top 5, where we run through 5 stories that we found over the last day or so that are related to technology that we think might be interesting to you. If you want to find out any more information on the stories, links in the comments below directly to the websites that we get the information from. First off the rank today, Cruise, which is a subsidiary of General Motors. They're a ride-sharing taxi company in America. They've been granted a license to test up to 5 autonomous driverless taxis in San Francisco. They're not the first company to be granted such a license. Waymo, which is owned by Alphabet, who own Google, they also have such a license, and there's 2 or 3 other companies that have such a license. But Cruise say they'll have cars on the streets of San Francisco by the end of the year. Next up, Google is starting to migrate users, or starting to accelerate migration of users from Google Play Music over to YouTube Music. Over the weekend, they have removed the availability for Google Play Music in their Nest Hubs, their Google Home Minis, the Google Home speakers. So if you're someone who has subscribed to Google Play Music and you haven't already, now is the time to migrate from Google Play Music over to YouTube Music. Next, another Google story. If you've ever wanted to know the name of a song but you've forgotten the words, well, Google Search now lets you hum a song and it will search for a song. So if you open the Google Search app on your phone, or say use the magic words to get your Google app up and running on your phone, and say, what is this song, and then hum the song, Google will now search for that song based on your humming. My results have been mixed, but then if you know my humming, you probably won't have any trouble seeing why Google struggles to find songs that I hum. Moving on to Microsoft, there's a story on the Verge website over the weekend saying that Microsoft have started to install links to their Office web apps in the start menu of Windows computers without people asking for it, without people wanting it. And if you remember, the writer of the article compares this to years back when Microsoft had a monopoly. They installed Internet Explorer on your computer, and everything that Windows did was tied to Internet Explorer. And this is similar in some ways, because A, the apps get installed even if you don't want them to be, and B, they only open in Windows or in Microsoft's Edge browser. They don't open in your default browser. So if you've got Chrome set as your default browser on your Windows computer, these apps open in Edge anyway, regardless of what your default is. Finally, in Mac news or Apple news, Apple looks set to introduce new computers, new laptops on November 17. 9 to 5 Mac are reporting that they will introduce new hardware based on their own chips as opposed to Intel's chips on November 17. So that will probably be laptops to begin with, I'd say, given that the Apple chips are ARM processors, and without getting too technical, ARM processors really have benefit in mobile devices and in laptops. So look out for new Mac laptops on November 17. So, question today, would you ride in a driverless taxi? Let me know in the comments below. It's personally, I don't know that I would, but let me know if you would take up the challenge of sitting in the passenger seat of a car with no driver to be driven around San Francisco? Let me know in the comments below. That's all we've got for today. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow with another edition of the Social Interactions Tech Top 5. Thanks everyone.